Hi, I'm Nigel Griffiths, ATS Power Systems, IBM Europe. In this movie we're going to look at Systems Director 6.3 and the inventory, some new layout and some new features. We want to look at the inventory for my HMC and then a particular logical partition running AIX, or virtual server as we should call it now. So here's Resource Explorer and we'll look at all systems. And we'll just do a quick search for HMC. Only got the one. We'll do a right click on that and we'll come down to inventory. Now it's interesting here we can got direct collect inventory, which is good. I don't have to view the inventory to actually go and look at it. If I know it's out of date, there's no point in looking at it and then kicking it off. So I'll just put in the name of the machine in here. It makes it easier to find it in my task list, so we'll just start that up. We'll close that, it will finish in due course. Let's actually go and have a look at it now. I did that 10 minutes ago, should be up to date. View and collect inventory. Now this is quite different from earlier releases of Director. If we look at this, I'll just slide it up. There's a lot of information here, and it's very much the information I actually want straight away. Before you had to go clicking down these particular items to find the thing you wanted. So it's HMC, we know that already, nicely working, communication okay. These are the protocols it's going to use, that looks perfectly normal to me. It's HMC, oh it's running 773 with a fixed 2, so this is really good information. Over here, we'll ignore the IP6 network addresses in here. Here's the one I'm using on my network, and this is the one at the back of the HMC talking to the machine. So this is good information. Yep, it's a CR5, a little out of date, but that'll do. And my serial number. Okay, and down the bottom here we have a list of the machines, the related systems that it's actually connected to. Again, this is really good. This is maybe the next place I want to go. Actually, I want to look at the purple machine in a minute or two. We scroll back up here. Now, however, I want to look at the inventory for purple 2. So here's my virtual server and here's my operating system. Let's go for the operating system. So again, my summary at the top here has got the useful information in here. I'm running AX 7.1, TL1 Service Pack 2. IP address over here. Oh, we got the Systems Director agent for 6.3 already installed. Which machine is it actually on? It's down here. My serial number and things. Well, even the time zone that it's running is over here, so that saves me going to have to look it up myself. If you want to have a further detailed look at this, we can go into this button here, View Report. We'll do that now. It's created a new tab in my browser in here for this information. Has the same information we saw at those summaries at the top. We have a load more down here. So we got some internet connection details, subnet masks and things like that. It has a load of physical hardware resources in here, and there's a lot of information off the side in here, so we can actually see whereabout in the machine this is. This is a pure virtual server, but we can see that there's no T numbers in here for a physical slot. Further down here we can find the information about the chassis and the physical frame in here. We're in a KEK, and we can see we have the codename was a TRES19 draw in here. You go down another page, physical memory details, packaging, related systems. We can see here that it's the machine and the virtual server or AllStar involved. Got some system internal things in here. This is for the capacity on demand, what state they're in, and we have permanent access to memory and CPUs here. Okay, we'll go down further. Here we have all the packages that are actually part of the operating system. In which versions they are. They'll save me logging onto the machine to find that out. There's one actually here called boss.ae. Didn't know what that was, so I just slid across here, and it tells me that's the activation engine. This is used if you're using VM control to clone a logical partition, for example, to make sure you come up with a different IP address. There's loads and loads of pages of this information, as you'd expect. You can get that out of AIX and the lslpp command. Down here we have some more information about installed features, and we can see some of the other packages that are installed. This is actually the Systems Director server running in here, so these are the extra packages that it's installed. We can see over here actually where these things are installed on the machine, the directories and things. If we scroll over here, we can get a text explanation of what they actually are. And there's page after page of this. Clicking down here, go down to the bottom. There's something there. At the bottom, we've got an installed update, and this is AIX itself, and this is the Technology 1 and Service Pack 2 has been installed. Okay, that was good information. Now if we go back to our inventory, we have another one in here called Export All. Here we can generate a page in HTML. If we take that option, it will look exactly like the page we just looked at, but we have some other options in here. So we got XML. This will generate an XML page and display it on the screen. I'm not quite sure what I'm meant to be doing with that, but we could cut and paste that into a file, and then we have an XML representation of all the same data. Comma separated values, or variable it says here. Yes, I do know what to do with that. So we'll select that, and we'll hit OK. Okay, it's going to send me this data in an SVC. By default, that starts in Microsoft Office Excel for me. I can save it to a file if I want to, but let's let it start up in Excel. So here we have it. We have all the same data in a spreadsheet. This might be quite useful for importing into other things, or we just want to document the current state of the machine. It has all the same information in it in different cells. Okay, well that's it. I did say it's going to be quick. Hopefully you like it, the new inventory. All the information we really want there is on the first panel, and some interesting new features. Don't forget, if you want the best quality movies, go to tinyurl.com and AIX Movies.